Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? I just finished doing my workout and I have my apron on. If you watched the last video, I showed you guys that how to keep your house clean. So one of the things that I do, there's a dog in my back. I don't think the dog is in my backyard. The dog is in my neighbor's backyard. Anyway, so hopefully the dog won't keep on barking. So this is my outdoor living area. You guys didn't get to see it, but I do have a video where I showed you how I set up my outdoor living area. I put fertilizer in the backyard, so that is why this is here. It needs to be moved. And then I had this flower that I just put here. This is fake, it's not real. It is so cold outside, but look at my grass. You see my grass has improved a lot, and my fake vegetable garden is right there. It's fake because I planted vegetable but nothing came out. So yeah, so I wanted to show you guys my fish. So this is my fish and I started removing the scale from it, so that's why you can see some scale here. So I'm just gonna continue and remove the scale and everything. So let me position you guys over here. Hopefully this dog is not there. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do in terms of removing the scale from fish. So let me carry this. Okay, so what I just do is I just take, this is the fish. I don't remember the name of this fish, but I'm gonna find out the name. My husband bought it. Usually when we buy it from a big store, they cut out the head. I don't know why they cut out the head, but this is what the fish looks like. It's very meaty. I used to put fish inside the stew whenever we make fish stew, but lately my husband hasn't been liking fish stew with fish inside, so I kind of make the stew separately. So the first thing that I do is I remove the scale. As you can see, you just tap it gently and the scales come out. So this is the scale. So I always have a little bit of water. I'm trying not to cut myself. So you can also remove the scale like this, but whenever you remove it like this, make sure that the scale is lifted, right? So this way the scale is not lifted, but if you turn it the other way, you can see the scale is lifted. You see, then you can kind of go like that. Okay, so the scale is lifted. So just find the way the scale is lifted and then move the knife away from you like that. You don't want to move the knife upwards, so move the knife away from you. So this one, they've actually removed most of the scales, but I just want to remove. And the reason why I don't do this inside of the house is because with scales, they tend to fly all over the place. So I'm gonna keep the scale away from me, and I'm done with that one. You can see once you are done, it's very smooth. Let me show you. It's very nice and smooth, and your hand glides easily on it like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. This one has a lot of scales, and you can see, you see the scales coming off. Yeah, you see all these scales. So you want to go gently so that you don't break the skin of the fish. So let me show you. You see, this is all scale. This is all scale. You see how the scale is coming out? You see, that's why I always do it this way. And this dog, the dog that is behind me, is huge, very pretty dog. If I had dogs, I'll get baby little dogs, but very pretty dogs. See, if you're not careful, these scales will fly into your mouth. Let me zoom this in so that you can see what I'm showing you. Okay, so you can see how the scales are coming off. You see the scales? See the scales? Sometimes you can just pull out the scales and they'll come out. So we're gonna continue. So some people will fry their fish. Personally, I like air frying it because I'm trying to stay healthy. So any way I can avoid using oils in my food, then I will avoid using oil. So this one, see, you can just peel out, almost as if you are plucking chicken. Plucking off chicken. Okay, so let me go to the other side and you can see because there's nothing like eating fish that has scale. See this one? It's just flying all over the place. That's why you do this outside. You don't do it inside. If you do it inside, you end up cleaning up again. And you know, we're avoiding cleaning. We want to live a life. And you can see the difference between the scale area. It's all white. This one has no scales. You can see. Versus this one's that have scales. So you can kind of tell where you are when you are removing the scale. Okay. So the only thing I'll have to clean is outside. And outside is easy to clean. It's just a matter of pouring water. And the scale goes into the ground and forms minerals for the ground, like a fertilizer. So you see, pretty much done. That was quick. So these ones I just have to pluck out this area. Just make sure everything is taken care of. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a rinse and then check it again. So you guys can see on my body, see the scales. That is why I do this outside, and I wear an apron whenever I do it, because I don't want scales to come into the house. So the water, this water, I actually pour it on the grass, because scales have minerals and they're also good for your grass. Great minerals. So that's all the scales. Let me see if I can show you. So see, these are all the scales. So we're just gonna pour the scales into the grass, and that is it. So once you come into the kitchen, you rinse off your fish again, because sometimes some scales will be stuck. So always rinse it off again. You guys see the scales? This is after rinsing off. There's still some scales left over, so you just put that on your grass again. So the next thing I'm going to do is just cut up this fish, and then I'm gonna add salt and seasoning and let it sit for about an hour so that it can marinate before I put it in my hair fryer. So in the past, this area I usually cut it off, but I'm just gonna keep it there this time, because I find that sometimes when I cut it off, it just, I don't know, it just seems somehow. So I just leave it there, because they are just eating this area of the fish, and you can see how meaty this fish is. So normally I'll cut it off, and I know that when my mom sees this video, she'll be like, Shola, you should cut it off. So I should have cut it off so that it looks more like this. I don't know. I want to try something different this time and kind of leave it on. And see me saying I'm going to leave it on, and I'm already cutting it off. Because I said my mom and my dad, they are awesome. A big shout out to them. They watch my videos all the time. And not only that, they also leave comments when they can. And I am just saying, big shout out, Momsy, Popsy. I never call them that. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone else. I appreciate you guys. It's the season of thankfulness. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What was going on, you were hoping for the best. In the other episode, I just said it. And I think that Kiki just did not know which way she was going. Respond to what? Where has he been all of this time? He doesn't care. They come back and do it for 12 months. Why is he coming back?
So I have my liners. Sometimes I use this for lining my hair fryer, but today I'm going to use my parchment paper. This is an awesome parchment paper. is, yeah, I've got the brand. I think it's, yeah, this is the brand, Cat Bite. And I use it so many times. I get it from Amazon. It lasts forever because we use the air fryer like nearly every day. So I just line it up like this, and then I start putting my fish, lining them up like that. I've seasoned them. I might just put a little bit more season on top, but I've already seasoned them. And yeah, so that's, so after I line it up, I try not to make them too overfilled, maybe like 6 or 7. So this one is a big one. Whew, this one is big. And then this is a small one. I'm just gonna put, I think this is, yeah, so this is good enough. So what I do is I just put it in, get my paper towel. I'm just gonna put this in like that, set in here. So I keep it for 15 minutes, and then I will flip it and do it for 15 minutes again and flip it, and I keep on doing it like this until it gets to be, ooh, I've taken 10,000 steps, woohoo, yay. And then I'll keep on doing that like that until it's the consistency I like, well fried. So that's it. If you're wondering what's in my stew for my fish stew, that the fish is not entering the stew, this is just tomatoes, red pepper, cayenne, like chili peppers, those peppers that look like fingernails, habanero, onion, red onion, a little bit of ginger, and also garlic.